Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, April 23rd, 2025, we're diving deep into Litecoin, or LTCUSD, to analyze both the latest news and what the charts are telling us. Recent news suggests continued discussions around Litecoin ETFs, with some analysts predicting a potential surge if approved. We've also seen tweets about the Litecoin Summit, indicating ongoing community engagement. Forbes also mentions Bitcoin volatility, which may mean increased risk. Let's jump into the charts and see how these events might be reflected in the price action. We will start with the daily chart to get a broad perspective of Litecoin's recent activity. Looking at the daily chart, we can see Litecoin has experienced some volatility since the beginning of the year. The price saw a significant pump in late February and early March 2024, followed by a correction and consolidation. We're currently trading around $85, but it might be useful to look at a smaller window of time. There appears to be a recent support level around the $70 to $75 range, corresponding with the bottom found around April 13, 2025. However, we need to watch for a potential break below this level. Let's zoom in further with the 1-hour chart to get a clearer picture. Alright, switching to the 1-hour chart. We see some chop in the last few days, indicating indecision in the market. There's a small bullish run starting on April 22, 2025. This could correlate with the mentions of ETF news, giving investors some hope. Looking closer, I want to focus on a smaller area of time in order to try to pinpoint support and resistance levels and how strong those levels seem to be. I'm going to narrow into the 15-minute chart now to make sure I see it clearly. Switching to the 15-minute time frame, we can see more defined short-term support and resistance. It appears that there's some resistance around $84. I'd be bearish if the price consistently failed to break above $84, but bullish if it could find strong support around that level. On the other hand, the low found on April 6, 2025, seems to be a very strong support at around $70, so it would be hard to remain very bullish if that price support was broken. Also, based on some reports, it would be more likely to see a price push to around 100 if an ETF was approved, so watch for that. In summary, keep a close eye on the $70 support and $84 resistance levels. Approval of a Litecoin ETF could send the price soaring towards $100, while breaking below $70 could signal further downside. Remember to trade responsibly and consider your own risk tolerance. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts. See you next time.